Hey, how are you, doing after, the other night at the bar? Are you doing okay? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know, that was, pretty, uh, pretty intense. Especially considering that, the whole fucking creep thing. Uh, Also, listen, I'm sorry for how, uh, screwed up I got with the, Jägermeister. It wasn't my intention to get that rowdy. Um, you do realize that, right? Yeah, I would hope so. I mean, I didn't mean to make a fool out of the both of us. I just, I haven't had that much fun in so long, and I thought that it would be, um, it would be, a fun thing for the both of us to do, especially after the whole thing with you meeting Alastor, and that thing didn't go well. Speaking of which, um, I don't mean to abruptly change the subject, but I kinda need to talk to you about him. You see, ever since the whole you trying to meet him thing, um, me and him haven't been getting along. Do you mind if I, vent to you about that? I mean, I said that, or I feel like I told you that I wouldn't, be vulnerable again, but especially since I opened up about my past life on Earth. I mean, not the full thing, but the main gist of it. Um, but this is about Alistair, so do you mind if I, vent about him at all? You don't? Okay, thank you. Um, so, don't get me wrong, he's great and all, because, he took me in and whatnot I, fuck, I can't talk, I'm so sorry. Um, he took me in a few years ago once I arrived in hell. Um, that's a whole other. Actually, I told you how that happened. I did. Yeah. So, yeah, so that, occurred, and he's took me in, and he's been taking care of me ever since, and I'm very grateful and appreciative of that. It's just sometimes I feel like he doesn't get me on the level that I want him to. You know what I mean? Like, he just doesn't really comprehend, the fact that I desire to have other friendships outside of him. And he's very overprotective. I mean, I know you already know that considering the introduction that you two had. Um, but he just I know he comes from a good place because he doesn't want me to get hurt, but at the same time, it's like he sees me as some infant or toddler that needs overprotection, and I'm literally not a child. I'm an adult, and I hate that he treats me like I'm one. Like, I don't think he sees me as an adult. I feel like sometimes he sees me as more of a child when I'm not. And it's also strange because I know his boundaries when it comes to being close with other sinners down here. So it's like, it's so confusing because he claims that he doesn't like to get close to anybody, but then he's gonna treat me as if I'm his daughter or something like that. And, I don't get it. Like, if I tell you a secret, do you promise not to tell anybody? Great, thanks. So, I don't say this and I don't talk about this because I feel like it's embarrassing. And like I said, I don't like being vulnerable like this. And I don't like putting labels on the people that I have connections with. I've never really been comfortable with that kind of stuff. So, um, but I kinda, maybe, sorta see Alastor as a father figure. Don't you dare tell him, okay? Because if you do, I will crash out on you. Got it? Think I'm playing? I'm not. Find out for yourself if you don't believe me, but I don't recommend it. Because you saw me crash out on the creep at the bar. I don't think you want me to go that ballistic on you, do you? Exactly. So don't even get any ideas. Anyways. Yeah, so that's what I see him as. And, I know that he's not my actual dad or anything like that, but sometimes I just like to envision that he is, He never calls me his daughter or anything like that. I don't even know how he feels about me, to be honest. I I just I wish I knew how he truly felt about me, cuz it would be nice to know, like, if I actually have a genuine connection with Alastor or not, or if he's just here for the hell of it to have me as a pawn in his chess game or something like that. Metaphorically speaking. Um, I mean, he doesn't treat me as like another own soul that he has. He's a lot more closer with me than he is with Nifty and Husk, but sometimes I just overthink and I can't help but get the sense that, he doesn't reciprocate and see me as a daughter figure. He sees me as just another own soul that he has, that he claimed, and I hate feeling like that. Because I don't know what he's thinking. He never tells me. He just expects me to tell him how I'm feeling. He never opens up to me. And you'd think that friendship would be a two-way gate, so he would open up to me and I would open up to him, but it's not, but nope, it's me opening up to him, but him not opening up to me. So I don't know how he views me or what he feels about me or anything like that. All I know is that I'm in his social circle. I am one of the souls that he owns. I mean, sure, he's closer with me than he is with his other own souls, but that doesn't. Maybe that's just because I'm more easy to manipulate or something like that. But it's like I'm not. I'm. Like, you can clearly tell that I hate being vulnerable, right? So I'm not easy to manipulate at all. I mean, sure, it's easy to push my buttons, but you can't manipulate me or anything like that because, truth be told, I've already been hurt enough in my life, so I kind of just learned to just not let anybody get to me in the same way anymore. I don't know, it's complicated. I mean, I'm still, you know what, never mind. That's a story for another day. Does any of this make sense? Okay, well, I'm glad it does. I mm, I just I don't know. I'm conflicted on how Alastor feels about me. I know I know how I feel about him. I view him as a father figure, but I don't know if he reciprocates and sees me as a daughter figure to him. And it's also the fact that how many arguments we've been having recently, and after the whole trying to get you two to meet, but it's like that this is exactly why I didn't want you two to meet, because I knew something like this was gonna happen. But it's like, you insisted, and then you dragged me to meet him, so I didn't have a choice in the matter. I'm not blaming you, but it's just like, I wish you would have waited. Because now Alastor won't get off my fucking tail about anything. It's like he's gotten more overprotective since he's met you, and I fucking hate it. It's like, I know, I should cut him some slack, because he owns my soul after all, and I view him as my father figure, but I wish he would stop treating me like a child. I wish that he would just allow me to make friends on my own. I wish that he wasn't so controlling of my life decisions. I get it, his intentions come from the right place, but it still bothers me, you know? I don't know. You wanna know what is nice, though? I, for once in my life, or afterlife in this case, I feel like I can actually drop my guard around somebody for once and not have to put on a facade of this tough persona or fake voice that I usually have. You know, this one, you know? I don't have to do that. I can just talk in my real, actual voice around you, and I'm not. And I actually feel safe doing so. And that says something, because I don't even do this around Alastor. So, you know, that should tell you something. I actually, for once in my life, I feel like, I don't know, I have a best friend. Yes, I'm calling you my best friend. If you don't like it, the door's right there. You know, the metaphorical door that's not here, but you get the point. Yes, I'm being serious. What, do you think I'm lying? Why would I lie? I mean, I get it, my whole fake persona that I put on, but around you, I can be myself. You know, I don't know how to explain it, but I feel the sense of safetyness and security with you in a way that I don't feel with anyone else, not even Alastor, because, like I said, he makes me paranoid and he's controlling of me, so that makes me feel like I can't be myself around him. But with you, you accept me for who I actually am. And to me, that means the world. Because, well, I've never had that before. So, this is new, but, you know, it's also nice. But also scary, because it's like, I don't know. I fear that it's not gonna last sometimes, you know? I'm not saying that it won't, but, you know, just overthinking thoughts that I get of, like, what if this doesn't last? What if you leave eventually? Anyways, I should probably stop venting now. I've been vulnerable for, a few minutes now, I think that we should, I don't know, go do something together. Or wait, no, I can't. I just realized that I had to go to some kind of conversation conference with Alastor and Rosie for some fucking reason. I don't even know why he's dragging me along, because he never drags me along to go see Rosie, but what do I know? I'm just one of his other own souls. Anyways, how about tomorrow? Do you want to, like, maybe, I don't know, we can have, like, a self-care day and, I don't know, treat ourselves if you want. Does that sound good? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we can plan for tomorrow then. It sounds like a plan. um, well, I shall see you tomorrow then, okay? Yeah, you take care. Um, bye. Well, time to go see what this dumbass wants.